All right, guys, here we go. I always look for an opportunity to make videos. So we got the concrete showed up, but this is the first time, you know, I teach about this right here. This is what you call a Georgia Buggy. I think that's what they call it. Regular wheelbarrows would tilt over, so they had to rent one of these right here. But this is what we got here, guys. We just kind of go right here. I got a couple different things I can talk about today. ¿Qué pasa? So this right here is slope, guys. You see this slope? It's way too steep to back this right here guy out of here. So it's way too steep. So what he's gonna have to do, we got to fill it up with that buggy, and that buggy is gonna come here. It's too steep, and we're gonna drive it down here, and this is how we're gonna pour this concrete today. This is how things gonna work here today, guys. So we got to go up that, and that hill is just too steep. You can't just bag. Not only that, we probably don't want to bag that truck down here, because that truck could probably crack that concrete. You know, this concrete hadn't been poured no more than about, you know, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. So you probably don't want to mess that up. So he's gonna come here and do that. So this is the first time. So this right here is the drain tile. So you know, on the basement you have a drain tile coming through. So we got one. So we just ran it up under. It actually probably could have stuck out right there, but we're gonna run it up under here, and we got it right here. So that water's gonna. It has to run to daylight, guys. So this is the only problem I have right here. So maybe that concrete, we don't want it. So we got the hood for the septic system is right there. So if any of the concrete, I know it's gonna spill on here. We try to get these blocks up here that probably should have been formed up a little bit better than that. But what we'll do is I put this here just in case we got to take some of that concrete and it gets on the lid. We got to get that off. So that's what we have here, guys. But we're gonna see this Georgia Buggy do its thing, man. This is, like I said, this is all new for me. Guys are getting ready to do their thing. Something else while we're here, I had a leak in the basement, guys. Just trying to figure out how I had this leak, man. I mean, it was actually running. Just trying to figure this out. So what ended up happening was, you see these right here? These are blocks. Now we filled in most of them, but there were a couple of them when the guys came in and did the mortar smear. They didn't fill in the blocks like I told them to. So I actually filled it in until we can lay these. These are called slag blocks. I didn't even know these existed, guys. So there was a couple of holes. 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. Water was coming down, going into the block, traveling all the way down to the basement, coming out of the floor. So I filled these in, and what we're gonna eventually do is, I got the guy, he's gonna have to lay these blocks, lay these slag blocks. Once you lay these right here, we're gonna waterproof them. So we'll waterproof them, and I'm gonna have the guy to kind of regrade this right here little area so that this water will go around and won't be so high. See, he graded it too high too. That's another thing too, guys. So when he graded it really high, he graded it like right here, water was going over inside of there. So that's a problem. So these are things, man, that, you know, and I had to dig that because I was thinking, guys, it's always good to take a lot of pictures on your job site. And in this case, I did. I took a whole bunch of pictures just to make sure. And I was able to see this. Well, one of my guys that worked with me on this job right here, he helped me on this job right here. He was the one that actually mentioned it to me, and I was like, yeah. So I went back and looked at the pictures, and then I came back and dug this out. So this is what we got, guys. Got my unit going on here. Putting his boots on, guys. Make sure you do your PPE, personal protective equipment. So there we go. I tell you what, man, I'm struggling real bad with the concrete guys, man. Concrete guys that drive the trucks. I'm struggling with those guys, man. It's just, these guys, in my opinion, man, they probably some of the, if there's anything additional they got to do to make things happen, they're not going to do it. This guy got lost. We'd have been an hour. Let me see what time it is. It would have been an hour into this right here. He got lost. He went to the wrong place. And guys, if you show up at the wrong spot and you don't see anybody ready to pour some concrete, go to the next spot. Well, I tell you what, man, common sense is for the most part done. We got to be careful with this thing, man, because you don't want to put too much in here. Notice how he's backing in, guys. See, this is common sense. He's backing in. Keep this right here from spilling on him. Had these boards there. Keep the tipping too bad. I'll be back. I'll be back. All right. To the Georgia Buggy.